Hi,
Now we're
everybody.
live.
Welcome to Live from the Fluorescent Mineral Capital of the World. We're here again. What's today's date, Laura?
It
Come
is
on, Laura.
actually the 13th of
August
August.
13th. Yes. We missed you guys a couple of weeks. Obviously, most of you know we were live at the Pond Swap briefly. And we're just going to go over and do a little bit of review from the Pond Swap and some of our upcoming events this week. And we'll have a full show for you all in a couple of weeks. First of all, I'd like to thank all of our vendors that came out. We had another great day at the Franklin Pond for the swap and sell. We had approximately 40 vendors. The weather was gorgeous. I think most of the vendors that were did a really great job. I'd like to thank Lauren for doing our live event from that show. And again, we're building on the successes of the past 2 years. So we have our every intention on being there again next year. And we are always up for anybody that wants to give us some reviews on what we're doing, what you'd like to see, what you'd like to see more of, less of. So you can reach us at our Gmail. Lauren, what is that again?
That would be Franklin Mineral Museum Podcast at gmail.com. Or you can also message us on Facebook or Instagram as well.
Right. So, as I said, today we're going to keep it kind of short. Everybody's kind of on vacation. I was just enjoying a pool day when I got drawn away to do this special event today. First thing we'd like to go over is our fall show. We have changed the date this year. Our normal date was not available with the Franklin Fire Department, and that's where we'd like to keep this. So what we're going to be doing is it's going to be the weekend of September 17th and 18th. The reason we've changed it is because the firemen can guarantee us that weekend for as long as we want it. We'd like to keep it that way so everybody knows we're there. It's going to be this weekend. The show has changed dates before. We're hoping this is the final date change that we have. Again, 17th and 18th of September. That is at 137 Buckwheat Road in Franklin. It's an indoor and outdoor event. We have vendor spaces available for the pavilion. I believe there may be one or two left. We will have the pond area, so people that want to can set up out in the field, Franklin's Fireman's Park. And again, the firemen are allowing us this year to camp out like they did last year, and that's for our vendors. So we hope to see most of you there. Hold on, I just got a text from Gary Moldavani. There are 3 spaces left for the pavilion. The inside is completely sold out. So, everybody that is a vendor now, Gary had wanted me to remind you that you have an extension till August 30th to give us the deposit. So that's a few short weeks away, and he'd like to see everybody get their space guaranteed as soon as possible. Lauren, can you tell us a little bit about the night digs that we have coming up?
Well, I do want to go on just with the fall show again, real quick. Just so everybody knows, again, there is an admission for this show, and there has been. The rates are $7 for adults, $5 for children between the ages of 12 and 18, and under 12 are free. Now, this is cash only for the admission itself. So that is one thing to make note of. We will be posting all of the various ATMs in the area. So in case you do need to stop and get it on the way and you're not from the area, you'll know where to go. I believe they may already have that posted in the event that Gary has for the Franklin Mineral Museum annual show. So there's a few different groups. I know the Fluorescent Mineral Group also created an event for the show too. They all have the same information on it. So that's just one thing too. We do want to note so when people show up.
Fantastic.
All right. So now we're going on to the night digs. So with this, at least one of the night digs we already have scheduled an event created for is going to be September 3rd. So for those of you who are going to be in the area for Labor Day weekend, you definitely want to try to make it out. With this event, it will be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. as it's starting to get dark out a little bit earlier now. So we have that. And we also have one scheduled in October for October 22nd. And that, again, will also be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Wow. All right. Next up on our list, Lauren, you're doing something special, and I like to see that we're starting to work with Sterling Hill. You have an event coming up September?
Yes. So I'm really, really, really excited to announce this. I have been working with Brianna Wagner, who is one of the tour guides for Sterling Hill. And we are working on an event for suicide prevention. That is National Suicide Prevention Awareness Day. So we'll be having 2 very special tours, which are taking everything a little back in time. One of the other organizations I'm a member of is a pinup club, and we are going to have a bunch of girls that are going to be dressed up as female minors for this and have a very, very special tour setup. There are 2 different tour times that are particular for this event. So you will definitely want to check out Sterling Hill's website and social media, and we will be posting it as well. Okay, I see a question we have about the scheduled digs. So all of our scheduled digs should be coming up on the website if you scroll through the social media feed. Currently, we are working on a revamped website, which has not gone live yet. But we also have all of our events on the Franklin Mineral Museum Facebook page, and we do post notices on Instagram as well. Instagram, really, it's kind of iffy with creating the events, but we do have that there.
So there's another question there. Jim Chenard, gee, it's so nice of you to ask because you've been bugging me about this forever. And I think I should just make you wait a little longer. But seriously, everybody is looking to see when the next mill site pile dig is. I think what we should do is that everybody that's watching today, don't let anybody else know. Tell them they have to watch the next show to find out when it is. But we're excited to announce we are going to have our second mill site pile dig on October 2nd. That will be from 11 to 3. Again, on the mill site pile. More details to follow. It's going to follow the same as it did in the past, with the poundage fees will be the same as they were, as well as the registration fee. And that will go live on who'scoming.com. Probably, what we discussed, Lauren, mid-September?
Yeah. And you'll see
I mean,
all
we
the
sold
announcements
out really quick last week.
Yeah, we'll be posting all the announcements on our social media feed. So that'll be Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter when it is set to go live. We did have a wait list for the last one. So anybody who was on our wait list and was not able to get admission will be receiving an email prior to when we put it live. Just because, unfortunately, a lot of them tried to get in and weren't able to. So we do want to give them an option. Do you know how
Yes.
many people are going to be on the dig?
I think we're going to do the same as last time, which was 50. We're
Okay.
limiting it to 50. As well as the millsite pile dig, we're going to have a night dig on the buckwheat on the 22nd. And Sterling Hill will have their haunted mine tour that weekend. So, Ralph, yes, WEIGHT list. Correct, you are. There's another question when we're going to do Miners Day. That's going to be an event we're going to discuss at our next meeting. Mr. Restrepo, we talked about this before. I think we're going to do it in the fall, sometime late September, early October. Hasn't been decided yet. So let's see. What else do we have to announce for our loyal followers?
All right. Well, here we go. I am going to go ahead and add this announcement to the stream here.
Should we let him read it?
No, I think we can talk about it, but they can see the graphic that we will be posting. I'll let you lead on this one.
Okay. Franklin Mineral Museum was lucky enough to acquire Don Newsom's collection. Stephen Phillips, who is a board member, long time, 27 years on the board, has been working on this for the past several years. So we finally made a deal with Mr. Newsom. We've acquired his fluorescent and parts of his other collection, which was worldwide. The Mineral Museum itself has his fluorescent collection in hand now. I have not gone over the material yet, but from what I hear, there are some very, very nice pieces in it. The museum will be holding an auction in November for these pieces. So anybody that knows Super Bright will know Don Newsom. And Franklin is very proud to have gotten this collection. And like I said, we will be auctioning this collection, probably limiting the auction to around 20 people. And it will be some of the higher end materials that he has. So we're super excited to be able to have this and acquire it. And we're looking forward to seeing some people that we know come out to this auction. Lauren, do you want to add anything to that?
I just think for anybody that is newer in the community that may be tuning in and watching this, if you have been on the Fluorescent Mineral page, which is basically run by members of the Fluorescent Mineral Society, or if you're a member of the Fluorescent Mineral Society, you have to know that that's Don Newsom right there. He is a founder of this and has been a huge person within fluorescent minerals and collecting, lighting, displays, and everything else. So this is a pretty awesome thing. That's really all I can say. And again, I mean, he started UV systems where he made the Super Bright. So, I mean, just very, very, very well known in the community. And if you are in the Fluorescent Mineral Facebook group, you'll see him. He's still active on all the lighting discussions and everything else. So it's a phenomenal thing that we, as the museum, have had this opportunity there.
Absolutely.
Steven's asking, is there going to be a preview to the auction at all?
What they're going to do, Stephen, is that we'll take what's that?
You broke up real quick.
Okay, what we'll do is we're going to do what is called the round. We are going to take the people that are there, probably 4 or 5 at a time. We will give you X amount of time to go in and preview what's there. until we get everybody through. Then if you want to take another turn, we will allow that, probably 2 to 3 rounds, so everybody can preview, and then we will start the auction. But there will be no preview anytime before the day of the auction.
Now, will there be any additional sales of the collection as well? I just know that this is probably a question will be asked.
I think that what's going to happen is once we go through the auction pieces, the remainder of that will be put on sale in Kreisel Hall at our spring and fall digs.
Oh, so that's something else now that we're talking about Kreisel Hall. So currently, right now, if you are looking to shop Worldwide Minerals, we still have some of the Welsh Hall collection that is been put in. So if you are interested in looking at any of those when you're visiting the museum, again, just ask a staff member and they'll get you in. And we will also have fresh minerals put out for the fall show as well. And this is when we'll be bringing some of our Sterling Hill and Franklin material back out onto the tables. So If you're in the area for the fall show, you definitely want to stop in then.
Absolutely.
And again, for anything involved with the auction of the Newsome collection, please email or call the Mineral Museum for the questions on that. On social media, we really won't be answering many messages based on any of that information. You want to make sure you contact the museum directly for that.
Correct. And one other thing in regards to what I mentioned earlier with the fall show, if you know anybody that's looking to be a pavilion vendor, they can reach out to franklinmineralshow@gmail.com and reference Gary Moldavani if they're interested. We have, like I said, we have 3 spaces left in the pavilion. We are completely booked at the indoor show at the firehouse, and we have unlimited space for outdoor vendors in the park.
And yeah, I posted both the podcast email and the show email in the comments. So if anybody is watching this, you will see those there. So you can copy and paste them, hopefully, and send them out if you have any questions. The graphic we do have up here, again, that is exactly what you're going to be seeing posted later on our social media feeds. But for those of you who tuned in, you had a little bit of an advanced preview.
See, it pays to follow us and be loyal, because you guys got information that nobody else has got yet.
Yes, I think the 6 people we had on at the time are the original 6 people who got to get that. So, and again, with the Sterling Hill announcement of that event there, that again, you guys hear it first before we have that out to the public. So it's a very awesome thing to have there. I think just to kind of wrap this up, we've seen some of these questions online, and Jim posted it when he talked about books. And that reminds me, for those of you who do not have the color book, and if you are looking to purchase the color book, you can contact the Mineral Museum. We do ship out. So if you are looking to purchase it, you can email or call the Mineral Museum, and they will set everything up and get all your info and ship it out. The books are large. They're textbook size. You're getting 3 of them. And if any of you are in college, recently graduated from college, or have kids in college, you know the cost of textbooks, and you are getting 3 basic textbook size books for $185. If you take any science classes, you're paying more than that for just 1 textbook. And it is the ultimate resource. For those of you who know, Franklin is huge. I mean, there are so many publications out there. I have publications dating back to the early 1900s of studies done at Franklin. Probably one of the most recent books was Frondel's book. And I want to say, I feel like that was done in the 70s. I'd have to pull it off my bookshelf and see. I have some USGS publications and everything else. And Van King and everybody else involved in that book took a long time. I want to say, what were they saying? Like a decade to make years, this book a reality. And it is exceptional. If you collect Franklin and Sterling Hill minerals and you don't have it, it is something you definitely need to have. Oh yeah, I forgot Dunn's books too. I don't own Dunn's books yet. Those are next on my list.
Thanks, Ralph.
But yeah, I mean, this is the most updated, and I mean, the pictures are fantastic. I've seen some of the minerals in person, and I've seen them on the pages of the book, and it's phenomenal. So if you're studying these minerals, if you're new to the field, there you go.
Well, I think that's about all we have for you guys. We're looking forward to seeing all 6 of you in September.
We had like 9 at one time, I think.
Wow, that's great. It's summer.
Well, we're kind of behind the ball a little bit too with posting, so we're back up to 8. Again, we're going live in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And yeah, thanks, Ralph. You're a big help again. So anyway, without anything more, I'd like to thank everybody for logging on today, and thank you for supporting the museum, of course. So, Lauren, anything else?
No, unless we have any other questions or comments, I think that's about it. And next time, we won't be broadcasting from 2 different sections of New Jersey.
I like my section. See? I'm still fluorescent. All right.
Yeah, but it's more fun when I'm up there.
Peace. See y'all.
Have a good weekend.